Alright, so the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview was released yesterday, and I wanted to go over a few things that people may have missed, as well as share a few of my thoughts and opinions. This isn't going to be super scripted, so I may be jumping around the video a little bit, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so there's a hammer clip coming up where this guy launches himself with the repulsor. I'm gonna try to slow it down. Oh, we missed it just a little bit. Let's go back. He launches himself and gets an overkill. I think this is great. Shows 3 for 3's thinking about good interactivity between the players and their environment and the equipment. This is also shown a lot with the grapple shot, is that what they're calling it? Grapple hook, whatever. You know, the grabbing of fusion coils and power-ups, there it is, of course. You know, jacking enemy vehicles, launching yourself at enemies. I think it's really cool, looks really fun. I just think it's great. This is another thing that I remember first time we watched this that I was super excited about. When you shoot people, it kind of like highlights where you're hitting them. That's fantastic. Especially, it's just delivering information in a simple, visible way is really good for new and old players. It gives you all the information just in a great way. I think it's such a good idea, and I'm surprised that it kind of isn't implemented more in more games. I mean, you have sound effects, but there's not many visual things, and as someone who's, you know, a little hard of hearing, I really do appreciate the visual aspect. Alright, I had to go back for this. This is not a super huge thing, I don't think, and I think a few people are talking about it. You can smart link with the AR, which is just zooming in. Not a huge deal. Also, in this frame, it kind of shows off one of the other complaints that one of my friends had, and I actually tend to agree here. Shields are too bright. There's another frame later on that's way worse. This dude looks like he's going Super Saiyan. A level even further beyond. It is too much. It needs to be toned down a little bit. But yeah, you can zoom in again with automatics. I don't think anyone particularly cares. As long as it's balanced and it looks like it's probably not nearly as strong as it was in Halo 5, which is good. This is another one that I don't actually hear a whole lot of people talking about. Let's go back real quick. The shotgun being projectile based. This poor man's aim. That's an interesting change, especially since I believe they made the shotgun weaker already. It's just faster firing rate, so it's weaker, fires faster, and is projectile based. It's some interesting changes for sure. This is a little bit of a point of contention between the more competitive people holding on to power-ups and using them whenever you want. No one really they didn't super explain how it works. Also, let's go back. This looks terrible in a first-person view. Like this looks awful to me. I guess that's their way of like nerfing OS, so you're not too powerful. I think this looks awful. But I don't know how to feel about holding on to power-ups. I don't know how it works. I don't know if the timer starts right when you activate it to stop it from like snowballing out of control from a team grabbing an OS and holding it for like 2 minutes and then grabbing another OS and using them both at the same time. Some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, now this was really cool. I like that they're adding destructibility to the vehicles. It's fantastic. I used to play BTB and chill all the time. Depending on which Halo you're playing, some of the vehicles are nigh indestructible. So adding a doomsday feature to them, akin to GTA or something, where they just start on fire and explode, fantastic. A plus for me. Okay, and that about does it for me. I know it's not much, but I don't think much needs to be said. 343 said it most themselves. Most of it's obvious. I think the game looks fun. The sandbox looks fun. I know a lot of the comp players are worried about some of the more social aspects of the games, but I think it's easier to make a social game more competitive than it is to make a competitive game more social, so it looks good. Everything looks good. So, I don't know. If you like this, let me know, because I'm down to do more of these. I just need topics, or something to actually focus on. We've had a severe lack of that in the last few years with Halo, at least. Anyway, hopefully I'll be seeing you guys in the beta later this summer, or the flight. Sorry.